Yo, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. Fuck. Yeah, welcome back. Today we're back with another banger. You know what I mean? Yeah, today we're going to be looking at some of the weirdest things that are owned by billionaires. Like, come on. Sometimes I spend some good part of my days like just daydreaming, like what I'd do if I had like $10 million. You know what I mean? Like, life would be so crazy. Like, life would be different. life would be yeah, like it's crazy. And like it's crazy to think that there's people that have got like billions of that shit. Like people have billions of dollars, like hundreds of billions of dollars. So yeah, like trust me, like I'm pretty sure they must be doing some weird shit. Yeah. So yeah, let's see some of their weird purchases. You know what I mean? So yeah, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. You know the vibe. And I'll drop the link to the original video, so if you want to watch the video without me yapping. So yeah, it's not even 1K, you know. But to me, like 1K is like it's not that deep. You get like that's how they be flexing with like $1 million. Like it's not that deep. Oh fuck, man. Oh.
Bill Gates spent $50K just to be a kid again, because he really turned an entire room in his mansion into a trampoline park. I just can't imagine this old-ass billionaire jumping around like a child.
I swear, like
50K is nothing to a billionaire, so things are about to get way more expensive. Like the time a billionaire spent over $100,000 on a banana? Believe it or not, this fruit duct taped to a wall is actually considered a piece of art. And after it sold for $120K, a dude straight up ripped it off the wall and ate it. But this next billionaire brought his dog back from the dead. Yeah, this dude loved his dead dog so much, he figured out how to get it cloned. But just one dog wasn't enough. So he cloned his dead dog twice for $200,000. Something about that just feels wrong. But not as wrong as a billionaire's purchase. That cost him his life. Hamish Harding wasn't like most billionaires. He's done things people couldn't even dream of doing. Like flying around the world in a record 46 hours, exploring the South Pole with his son, and taking a rocket to space. But Harding still had one more thing in his bucket list: seeing the Titanic. So once he heard the company OceanGate was taking people to see it, he immediately...
Was it not this guy that died?
Dropped $250K on a submarine ticket, but little did he know, it would be the biggest mistake of his life. Because this submarine was built by a dumbass. Not only was this thing piloted with a video game controller, it was made out of carbon fiber, one of the worst materials you can use on a sub. So when the day came, Harding and 4 other people descended into the ocean, and I think we all know what happened.
I would, you know, even if I have like 50K back out, like the way I'd be like managing, you know, avoiding problems because like I've got 50K to lose if I die. Like imagine having like that's 50K naira. Imagine having like $1 billion and I'm doing risky shit. What? Oh my days, bro. Oh my days. Like, I can't, man. Rest in peace, dude. But like, you fucked up.
The sub imploded instantly, taking the lives of everyone on board. But for some unknown reason, the media ran with the idea that the crew was trapped for days and that they needed to be rescued. That's definitely a little fishy. But he wasn't the only billionaire obsessed with submarines, because Richard Branson decided to make his own submarine too. Except Branson owns an entire airline company, so he got his airplane engineers to make an underwater plane for $662,000. Turns out Branson spent that much because he planned on doing a record dive to the Mariana Trench. But right before he could even try, James Cameron beat him to it. Now that's a big waste of money, but what this next billionaire buys is actually just messed up. Because Saudi Prince Al Walid buys little people and holds contests to see who can...
I don't even know what he's trying to see, but I feel like there's a certain amount of money you get that you just start being weird. I've watched one guy was talking about this shit and was like, there's a certain amount of money you get, you literally lose touch with reality. Like you lose touch. Like the world is different for you. Like the lives of other people, like your life is just the world is just different for you. Like the way the world treats you is different. Like every single place you go to, everyone is nice. Everyone is nice to you. No one is ever honest with you. You whatever you want, you get. Like you need, you get. Like what you want, you get. You like you could literally do whatever. Like you're no longer like calculating expenses for shit. Like you just do. Like the things that like people. Like things are okay. I want to go on the trip. I'm calculating. Checking. Okay, how much am I going to spend on this vacation? This. You're not like you just do because you just got so much money, man. Like you just start doing weird shit.
Throw them the furthest. It's literally like the Olympic weight throwing contest, but instead of weights, it's little people. He said he views them as jesters and pays a bunch of them a salary every year, totaling around $1 million. And he makes them do some weird stuff. Like one time, he couldn't decide which private jet to buy, the Airbus or the Boeing. So he had two little people each say one of the jets, and whichever jet sounded the funniest, he would buy it. And if you're wondering, he ended up buying the Airbus. Another time, he threw a stack of $100 bills into a campfire and had a bunch of little people try to get him out. Now that's really weird, but Elon Musk spent $1 million.
Yo, what? Like Saudi niggas are rich as fuck, man. Fuck. Oh, God, like imagine, like, do you know how flexed you don't know which private jet to buy? So like, you basically get two little people that you pay like $1 million. Just like to like, bruv. Oh God, just 1 billion, just 1 billion, just one billion, just one. Okay, 100 million, just 100 million, $100 million. I'd be. Oh, fuck.
On something a little different. Elon bought a car that can turn into a submarine. Look, I don't know what this billionaire fetish for submarines is, but it's the same car used in the James Bond movie. And I'm just as surprised as you that it actually works. But one billionaire spent over $2 million on a piece of paper? This is Billy the Kid, a famous outlaw from the 1800s. And I guess this billionaire has something for criminals. So he bought one of the only pics of this dude for $2.3 million. But that's still not as weird as the lady who spent millions of dollars just to look like a cat. Right after Jocelyn Wildenstein divorced her husband, she received $2.5 billion. And they definitely should have signed a prenup, because she really used that money to turn herself into a cat. Yeah, she used to look good, but after years of plastic surgery, this is her now. She's literally nicknamed Catwoman after spending a total of $4 million on plastic surgery. And she really turned into a crazy cat lady, because by 77 years old, she was left with $0 in her bank account. How do you even lose that much money? But what if I told you that someone spent even more just to smell some ass? And not just any ass, Marilyn Monroe's ass. One of the most famous women ever. See, she wore this dress to President Kennedy's birthday.
Yo, I'm just saying, I might, you know what I mean? Like, I just might.
Party. But after she passed away, it came out that the dress was worn without any underwear. So this creepy ass billionaire scooped it up for $4.8 million just so he could smell it. But this next billionaire wasted $8 million a ticket.
Like, I get that guy. I might. Like, if I'm a billionaire, like, I might. I just might. Like, yeah, like, fuck it.
He didn't even use. Because after Jeff Bezos auctioned off a ticket to space, billionaire Ken Griffin just had to win it. But after he paid the $8 million, dude got cold feet and gave it to someone else instead. Honestly, after OceanGate, I don't blame him for not trusting some hunk of metal with enough explosives to send you into space. But that's not the only time a billionaire spent millions just to lose it all. Because when you own a private island, you might as well carve your name into it. Each of these letters is 2 miles long, so you could literally see him from space. But only a couple years later, the name washed away, losing him $22 million. And somehow, Bill Gates bought scribbles in a book worth more than that. Of course, it's not just any book. It's by the famous artist Leonardo da Vinci. And Da Vinci was pretty weird. In this notebook, he wrote from right to left. And it's not like people during his time did that. Nah, he was the only one. And I guess that intrigued Bill, because he bought the notebook for $30 million, making it the most expensive book in history. But that's nothing compared to a beer that's literally helping kids beat cancer. Because billionaire Jared Isaacman was tired of beer that was brewed on Earth, so he needed something a little more out of this world. So he copped a SpaceX flight for $55 million to brew a beer in space. He actually brewed about 3,000 gallons of it, and you could buy some right now for yourself in Boston. But since this was a viral stunt, they couldn't let the attention go to waste. So they used the views to raise funds for St. Jude, which helps kids beat cancer and other life-threatening illnesses. And after they raised over $150 million, Elon Musk donated $50 million on top of that, raising a total of over $200 million. Who knew that beer would make...
Hey yo, why do... Hey yo, Elon, I'm here, man. Like, I'm here. Like, if you give me that 50 mil, like, nah, nigga, like, I'm here. Like, I'm just saying, like, bro, this money is crazy, yo. Hey, God, it's crazy, yo. Oh my days. Do you know what I'd do with $50 million? Like, God.
Make the world a better place. But this next billionaire has the weirdest and creepiest purchase yet. Because after Jeffrey Epstein died, Stefan Dekoff decided he wanted to buy the Pedo Islands. Now that alone is just a red flag, but it gets even worse, as he plans to turn the island's mansions into a hotel. I want people to sleep at night knowing what went down in there. These islands were originally selling for $125 million, but this guy must have gotten the friends and family discount, because he bought both the islands for $60 million. That's just sketchy, man. Jesus. But Cecil Chow spent double that amount on something you'll never believe. Because after he found out his daughter was lesbian, he offered $65 million to any dude that could turn her straight. But after thousands of guys failed, Chow started getting desperate. So he decided to double his offer to $120 million. But this next billionaire spent even more on a 100-year-old naked woman.
See, that, I don't know. Is that offer still there? That nigga, that girl, she's not. Although I genuinely don't believe that you can turn a lesbian straight. You can turn her bisexual. That's why I feel. You can maybe make her bisexual. Like, she might start to look at guys, maybe change her perspective on guys, but she's not going to all of a sudden just change her perspective on women. Like, that's what I think, Sha. But yo, reach out, just reach out. 120 mil. I see. Hey, oh my God, just reach out. I don't know what I do, but just reach out first. Like, just reach out first. 120 mil on the line. Oh my God. Okay.
Woman, because in 2015, a painting of a nude woman was being auctioned off. And even though this billionaire knows nothing about art, he was so down bad, he was willing to overpay by $70 million for a total of $170 million. After he hung it up in his wall, do you think that would be the most expensive nut ever. But that's still not as weird as an entire curse.
That's the most stupid. Like, what the fuck? A painting, not even like a picture. A painting. Somebody just drew a painting. $170 million. Why you like? Can't you just say, there's this boy, Waters, Salvation. He's in Nigeria. Let me give you like $100 million. Like, will you die? On a painting, I would pose naked for you, bro. Like, I'd literally, I'd pose naked for you, bro. I'd pose naked for you, like, for a month. I'd just be naked for you, just. Oh God, man, fuck.
Pyramid that this next billionaire bought, and why he decided to buy it is even crazier. It all began when the city of Memphis decided to build this giant creepy pyramid. And as soon as they started construction in 1989, things took a turn for the worst. Torrential floods destroyed parts of the pyramid, delaying construction. People were falling off of scaffolding, causing further delays. And there were even reported deaths. But they still continued to turn the pyramid into an event arena. And after they finished construction, they hosted a concert on opening night. Everything was going smoothly until halfway through the concert, all of the toilets exploded, flooding the entire pyramid with sewage. They continued to have events for years, but people eventually found out that there was some weird stuff at the top of the pyramid.
No one would go there anymore because of deaths and flooding and electrical problems and everything else you can imagine. And there was a skull up in the top, a crystal skull, a little demon monkey, little goblin charms hidden up in the capstone and a little metal box.
So the pyramid was abandoned and nicknamed the Tomb of Doom. The only thing remaining was the cursed crystal skull at the top, No one wanted to touch it for years, until billionaire Johnny Morris had the crazy idea of turning it into a giant Bass Pro Shop. He wanted to include things like a full lake on the inside you could fish out of, and a giant elevator that would take you to the top of the pyramid. But considering the place was cursed, he just couldn't decide if he should buy it. So he left the decision up to a fish? No, really. He went out fishing with his buddies on the river next to the pyramid and said, if I catch one of the biggest catfish of my life, I'll buy the pyramid today. But if I don't catch anything good, we won't buy it. And 10 minutes before they were about...
Bro, like, you see, like, they would just be like, if I do this, I'll go out. Like, these niggas are talking about buying something worth millions of dollars. I know that to them it's just normal, like, oh, I won't buy it. But, bro,
to leave.
Involve me.
Oh my gosh, look at this fish!
He caught one, and it was massive. So a literal fish ended up making the decision to buy this pyramid for $215 million.
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, man. Hi. Hi.
Today, the mega shop is alive and well, so people believe this catfish ended the curse. But this next billionaire literally bought the Titanic. No, not the one at the bottom of the ocean. This dude wanted to make an exact replica called the Titanic 2. Not only is it gonna look like the old Titanic, but the Titanic 2 is gonna go in the same route where the original Titanic sank. With all that modern equipment though, I don't think it'll sink, unless the name is cursed. But this dude's obsession with the Titanic set him back a staggering $567 million. Now that might seem like a ridiculous amount of money, but that's not even close to the weirdest thing a billionaire has ever paid for. Because I bet you didn't know, in 2019, Michael Bloomberg was running for president, which is crazy, because he spent more on advertising than all the Democratic candidates combined. His campaign only lasted
Pretty sure I've heard the name Michael Bloomberg. Not Michael, but Bloomberg. Definitely. Michael Bloomberg. Oh, yo, he was a former mayor. Jesus. Bruv, like you're 83. Like, your net worth is $109.4 billion. If you just called me, reached out to me, and you're like, okay, I'll give you just that $0.4 billion. Just the 0.4, that's like 400 mil. I just give you just, you go and set up yourself. I'd tattoo your face on my face. Like, I would tattoo your face on mine, like, and you on, like,
3 months. But somehow, in 3 months, this man spent over $1 billion on ads for his campaign. And still, no one knew he was running. It was the biggest waste of money ever, because after he spent $1 billion, he got roasted so hard that he gave up.
I'd like to talk about who we're running against. A billionaire who calls women fat broads and horse-faced lesbians. And no, I'm not talking about Donald Trump. I'm talking about Mayor Bloomberg.
Our campaign today for the presidency ends.
Fuck. Yo, fuck. People have money, man. People just have money, like crazy money. Anyways, fuck. This was nice to watch. I hope we all make it, man. Like, I hope every single person watching this, make it. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to, whatever you're chasing, I hope we all get it. You know what I mean? Like, I hope we all get to experience success on many levels, and yeah, keep working, keep grinding, and yeah, hopefully we'll see each other at the top. And yeah, safe, man. Peace, love, and yeah, please subscribe and share. You know the vibe. Peace.